Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be testing out a ton of new makeup. I am so excited. This is one of my favorite videos to film. You already know this, so grab a snack, grab something to drink, and let's get into all of this new makeup. First things first, my lips are so dry, but Laneige came out with a cotton candy lip mask, and it's been a really long time since I bought a Laneige lip mask. Do you see the swirl? It is insane, and it doesn't smell like cotton candy to me. It smells like blue raspberry. Nothing more satisfying than going in with the first dip. I love this little swirl. Oh my gosh. In here it kind of looks a little intimidating, but pretty much it looks clear. Yeah, I'm not getting cotton candy, but it smells good. Don't get me wrong. It smells good. But it smells more like a blue raspberry. So many of you guys were asking me to try out the new About Face foundation. I finally ordered 2 of these shades. I'm very excited to dive into this. But before I get into the foundation, I did pick up a new primer on the market. This is from One Size. This is Secure the Glow Tacky Hydrating Primer. Usually when I try a new foundation, I don't really like to try a new primer because I don't really know how they're gonna mix together. I'm gonna use this for more of like hydration purposes today, just to hydrate my skin. I am gonna go in with my Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder just in the T-zone because that's where I get the most oily, because I really wanna give this foundation a fair shot. So that's what we're gonna do, but we're gonna start off with this right here. Basically how they've been promoting this primer is like boba. So as you can see, it has like little tiny beads in here that like kind of burst when you apply it onto the skin. It has beta glucan and hyaluronic acid, omega fatty acids, black tea, and antioxidants. And basically it's supposed to give you a glowy, healthy complexion that lasts all day, 24 hours of hydration, all day makeup wear. It is nice to see One Size giving us more hydrating primers for my hydrating people, because we've been getting a lot of oily skin products, which I've been loving it because I have combo oily skin, but it is nice to see that they're catering to all skin types here. That's what it looks like. You can kind of see the little beads. They don't look very good when you first take it out, but this is just adding hydration to the skin. But when it dries down, it's supposed to dry down to more of like a little bit of a tacky finish. Nothing too intense like the Milk Hydro Grip. This is more of like a subtle tack, I believe. It definitely does feel hydrating. That's one thing for sure. As it's starting to dry down, it is starting to get a little bit tacky, but nothing too crazy. If you're the kind of person that doesn't like a tacky primer, I don't really feel like you'll not like this one, because it's not like the Milk Hydro Grip. Like, that is super tacky. If you like a more hydrating primer, it definitely does feel very hydrating, and I feel like my skin looks a lot more refreshed than when I first started the video. Just gonna take a little bit of Danessa in my T-zone. Have you guys seen the new products from Danessa coming? Yeah, you know, I'm gonna be all over that. Okay, let's get into this new foundation. I'm so excited about this. So this is called the Performer Skin Focus Foundation from About Face. This retails for $22. Love that price point. I love it. So this is a coverage meets skincare type of foundation. It's formulated with ingredients like blue agave, wintergreen, and it's supposed to help hydrate, balance, and smooth the skin. It's a buildable, okay, good to know, buildable, breathable, medium coverage that delivers a second skin finish. I am a full coverage girly, but when it comes to a buildable, medium coverage foundation that looks like skin, I'm all over that. That sounds exactly like my favorite foundation of all time, my Makeup Forever HD Skin. By the way, the glow version is available now, and I will be getting that. I will be comparing both of those two together. Look at the packaging. Wow, this is really, really cute packaging, very reminiscent of the brand. This was sitting on someone's vanity, I'd be like, oh, you got the About Face foundation. Like, just even if I didn't see the name of this, I would know this is About Face. And it is plastic, but it does feel pretty weighted, and it looks luxe. Like, this looks really nice. I picked up 2 shades because I wasn't sure what was gonna be my shade. So I picked up D1 Neutral and then D3 Neutral. From the looks of it, D3 Neutral is gonna be for me. But I am going to try out both of these just in case you are eyeing D1 Neutral. It has a doe foot applicator, not my favorite kind of applicator, but, you know, that is okay. So that is D1 Neutral. This is D3 Neutral. Ooh. Oh, actually, I don't know why. That looks a little bit red to me. Yeah, from the looks of it, it's definitely going to be this one. Because this one is way too light. Yeah, we're going to go with this one. But it looks a little bit red. It doesn't look neutral. Let's see what this is working with. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of doe foot applicators like this. But I can look past that if the formula is really good. So taking a sponge on this side. That looks really pretty. Oh my goodness. Oh, that literally blended in so easily. That looks very natural too. Like that looks so natural. Let's go ahead and go in with the brush before this dries down completely. Okay, I think I like the sponge better. I think I like how it looks better with the sponge. And actually the shade doesn't look too bad either. I'm just gonna go on with a second layer. But I really like the sponge better with this one. Yeah, no, I like the sponge. I like the sponge. We're just going to use the sponge. It just looks so much better. My preferred preference for blending out my foundations is a sponge. I just feel like it helps to soak in the product. But yes, the sponge can soak up more product than a brush, but I just feel like you get a more seamless, melted into the skin kind of blend. This looks really beautiful on the skin. It does not look cakey, and that is one thing I do look for whenever I try out a new foundation. Does it look cakey? But these brands know what we want. Give me coverage, but give me more skin-like. You know, I still want it to look like skin because once you pile on all the other products, your makeup can look cakey by the end of it, but I need the base to start off as smooth as possible. Do not mind this right here. I burned myself curling my hair like last week and it peeled off and now it's like that. Interesting. Okay, but wow, what do you guys think? It does leave like a natural kind of glow to the cheeks. I'm actually gonna go ahead and use the new Juvia's Place Blushlighters. This is Barbie Rose. We have the glow right here and the original formula right here. We're gonna swatch the original one on the back of my hand. This formula is very pigmented. Already know this. And then we're gonna swatch the glow. This is Barbie Rose. As you can see, the shades are not exactly the same. They slightly differ, but you definitely can see that glow there. That's both of those right here. As you can see, the shades are not entirely the same, but unfortunately, I only have Barbie Rose in both formulas, so I can't really compare the difference from the other shades in the line. But we are gonna go ahead and swatch the other shades that I did pick up. This one is called Perky Poppy Glow, which is so pretty. It's like a burnt red. Really, really gorgeous there. Pink Lady Glow is a really pretty bubblegum pink. So these are the 3 new Blushlighters in the OG blush formula. You can definitely see that the original formula has a lot more pigment. I'm going to start off with Barbie Rose, and I found the best way to apply these is popping a little bit on the back of my hand and then using a brush to blend it in. Let's see. So we're just going to pop this here. As you can see, it is very glowy. When I first tried this out, I was expecting this to have a lot more pigment like the first formula. I feel like with this one, there isn't a lot of base to this color and it's just more so glow. And I was like, okay, like it gives a sheen. You know, the original Juvia's Place blush formula had so much hype around it, especially because of how pigmented it is and how well it works on a lot of different skin tones and deeper complexions. And when I first went in with this, I was like, okay, I'm going to tread lightly because I know how pigmented this formula is. But this is giving more topper to me. I don't really get blush. It has a slight amount of pigment to it, but not a lot. I'm going to go in with the original Barbie Rose now. I'm going to do that on the same side because I want to go in with the other Blushlighters on this side because I haven't tried them yet. As you can see, very pigmented. I'm actually going to go on top with it and I'm going to mix the two together so you guys can see how beautifully this looks layered together, which I think is my favorite way to apply these blushes. You get that pigment from the first blush launch, but then you get that glow from the new blush. So look at that. That is so pretty. This is what I thought the new blushes was gonna look like. I know quite a lot of us have the original formula, and if you have a go-to shade, just pick up your go-to shade in the glow formula. I don't really think you need all of them, to be honest. If you want to go for a glowy look one day, you have that option. just layer it on top and you get this. I think this is beautiful. In person, you can kind of see a little bit of shimmer, but it still looks really pretty. I really, really want to try Perky Poppy Glow on the other side just to see how this looks. If you like burnt terracottas, this shade just might be for you. So this is what the glow one looks like. And as you can see, once again, it's definitely giving more of that glow topper. I'll go in with a second layer of this just to see how we can build it, but I feel like you just get more shimmer here. Ooh, but it's so glowy. Wow, super glowy. With an orange blush under this, stunning. Okay, so this one is Pink Lady Glow. I'm actually gonna show you guys how it looks if you dot it on the face. This one is more of like your bubblegum kind of pink. Uh-oh. I feel like with this one, it's a little bit more difficult to blend out if you put it onto your face directly. This one I feel like kind of has a little bit more pigment to it if you dot it on the face. All right, so this is Pink Lady Glow right here. As you can see, I went ham just so you guys can actually see the color. Like this one has a little bit more gold in it. I still feel like layered together, that's my favorite way to apply these blushes. Out of the three that I tried, which one do you like? And do you like it layered together or do you like it more on its own? I don't have a new concealer, so I'm just gonna go in with my Sephora collection concealer. For bronzer, just taking a little bit of my Make Beauty bronzer. I recently just got my first PR package from ABH and they sent over a ton of goodies, and in the goodies they sent were these two eyeshadow palettes. This one is the Sultry 9-pan palette and this one is the Modern Renaissance palette. I've actually never tried the Sultry. I feel like, do I want to go neutral or do I want to go like mauve-y? This one is the Modern Renaissance. This one is very, very cool tone, but that's actually really pretty. I low-key think I might want to go with the Modern Renaissance. I'm gonna take this shade. I think I might do an all matte look today. I'm just gonna keep this shade in the outer corner. And then I'm thinking I wanna try out these right here. These are new from Kiss. These are their Impress Press-On Lashes. I've seen so many people talk about those. And I'm like, hold on, is it really good? And then I think I wanna take this like creamy color. Kinda looks like a creamsicle shade. And I wanna pop this in the inner corner. I wanna take a little bit of brown and just pop that a little bit lower. Next, I have this new mascara from e.l.f. This is the Lash Extender Mascara. Now, I actually was like, hold on. This mascara wand looks very similar to one of my favorite mascaras of all time. The Bad Girl Bang from Benefit. One is just longer than the other. Okay. All right, so it is definitely giving me length. What do we think? Is it giving me length? I feel like my Bad Girl Bang not only like lengthens, but it also kind of curls. I don't think this one is curling, like giving me like that curl volume. I feel like this one only lengthens. Let's try the Bad Girl Bang on the other side for science. And let's just see. So you guys can see what I mean. Like what the Bad Girl Bang does. I feel like it not only like lifts, it also kind of curls and it lengthens. Do you see the difference? Yeah. Bad Girl Bang for the win. I thought it was going to be similar to my Bad Girl Bang, and I don't think that it is. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and go in with a Bad Girl Bang on this side just because I want a little bit more volume. I'm going to try this out right here. So I'm actually kind of nervous. So basically it says there's no glue needed. For $10 you get 12 pieces of lash and some tweezers. I'm just going to take a medium and a long. I love half lashes, so that's basically what I'm going to do with this one. I don't really like these tweezers. I feel like they're a little stiff. Oh, geez. Maybe I wasn't supposed to do that. Why is this not working? Let's try that again. It's not working like I thought it was going to. That one worked. Why didn't this one work? I don't like these tweezers. Hold on. Let me... Tatianna needs the cosmetic tweezers. These are like the only tweezers that I literally use for lashes. Oh. I feel like I put it over a little bit too much. That's not bad. I feel like it definitely should be over some more. But not bad. Is this worth $10 though? I don't really feel like this should be $10. Oh, that looks better. Oh, see, that's how I would like that to look. On the end right there. And honestly, I could just do with one. Like, this side looks so good. Maybe two. This side looks a lot better. I think it looks cute. I just probably have to get the hang of this. Like, how well is it actually gonna stay? I think that is as good as I'm gonna get these. I do have this new highlighter to try. It's not super new. I think this came out last year, but I never tried it before. This is the ABH Glow Seeker highlighter in the shade Sun Idol. This was also in the package that they sent, and it looks gorgeous. I feel like a lot of people said that this was very similar to the Resi highlighter. Ooh, that's pretty. Do I want to put some here on top of that Juvia's Place? We're going to be so glowy today. Ooh, that is pretty. Wow, that's very pretty, very glowy. The last new products I wanted to try are these new lip velvets from ABH. I've actually already tried one shade. I wasn't expecting this to be as light as it was on me, but a lot of you guys were really liking this shade on me. They did send over the rest of the range, so I'm so happy that I actually get to try out all the other shades for you guys so you guys can see how these look and if you're on the fence or not. We're gonna start off with Peachy Nude. So this shade is called Peachy Nude and it's actually really, really pretty. It kind of reminds me of Pure Hollywood, but I do have a lip liner on. Don't judge it too closely because it's a rush job. It's so interesting because on camera, these look so similar, but they're so different. Like in person, this one looks a lot more pinky. Like I would go for this shade over the other two. This one's called Kiss. It's not super blended in, but this one's called Parchment, and this one is so pretty. This one might be my favorite. Like this, I would top it with a clear gloss. You know, this, I'm liking Parchment. This one is called Peach Amber. It's a little bit more like orangey, but I feel like with the right eye and the right gloss on top of this, this one could work. This one could look really good too. Okay, and as far as like more of the nudie colors, this one's called Crush, and I think this one, as far as like nude, is one of my favorites as well. So Crush and Parchment, these two I'm really, really loving. By the way, this formula feels like a pillow. It's really, really soft. Okay, so makeup is done. So I did add a little bit of shadow on my lower lash line. I just went in with these two shades right here. Let's just recap what I tried today. Starting off with the One Size Secure the Glow Primer. I am really happy to see that One Size is catering to all skin tones. I feel like with the other two primers, they're geared towards oily and combo skin, but it's nice to see we have something here for literally all skin types. But if you're looking for a primer that's gonna give you hydration, but also has skincare benefits with a little bit of tack to it, this is the primer for you. I'm not too sure how this is gonna hold up. I feel like for me, I wouldn't wear this primer on its own because I still need something that has a little bit of an oil control aspect to it, and this primer doesn't really have that. Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in Cotton Candy. When I saw this, I knew that I had to pick this up. A little bit sad that it doesn't smell exactly like cotton candy, but it smells more of like a blue raspberry, but it still smells good. Still smells good and I still like it. The About Face foundation. Wow, this is really beautiful, and for Halsey's first foundation launch, she did an amazing, amazing job with this. This is the perfect everyday foundation. Now, I don't know how this is gonna wear. I'm definitely gonna update you guys in a testing new makeup video. For first impressions, this looks absolutely beautiful. And I really like the fact that there is skincare benefits in here. This is perfect for every day. When it comes to everyday for me, give me something buildable with a medium coverage, but still looks like skin. That is literally all that I could ask for an everyday foundation. So in the shade that I ended up going with was D3 Neutral, in case we are foundation twins. I feel like it's such a good shade. The Juvia's Place Blushlighter, my favorite way to apply this new blushlighter is with the old formula. I feel like it gives me the perfect amount of pigment and glow, whereas with this on its own, I just get more glow than pigment, and you guys know I like a lot of blush. The Modern Renaissance little mini palette, really cute, formula blended easy. You know, I didn't do anything too dramatic. Perfect everyday makeup look here, and I used, what, 3 different shades? Same thing with the highlighter. Really like this shade. I feel like it's very flattering on my skin tone. Kind of is like mixed in with the Juvia's Place highlighter, but I will definitely continue to reach for this. This feels so luxe, and it has a lot of weight to this. I am very shocked that I did not pick this up when it first came out. I just was a little bit nervous that this shade wasn't going to work for me, but Boy, was I wrong. The e.l.f. Lash Extender Mascara. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did take off those lashes. It looks a mess, okay? It looks a mess. One side is droopy because this is the side that I mixed this one with the Bad Girl Bang, and it really did not mix very well. And this is the side I used the Bad Girl Bang on. So as you guys can see, Bad Girl Bang is definitely the winner for me. But if you like a mascara that just lengthens, then you might like this one. But if you want a mascara that's going to lengthen, give you volume, you know, give a little bit of a curl, that is not going to be this mascara right here. This is just good for lengthening, if that's your vibe. These little Kiss Lash little glue, these right here. I don't know about these. I'm not fully sold. I don't think that I would pay full price for these. These were like $10, and I just feel like I can just use my half lash and be okay. It was pretty when I did it on the second eye, but I don't know. I'm not fully sold on these, but I get for convenience, and if you're in a rush, pop these in your purse. That's what I like, an emergency lash. This is absolutely perfect, but I don't know. I have to continue playing around with these. You can't reuse these. Maybe you can if you put lash glue on it, but these are like a one-time use for each of these little lashes, because I tried to re-stick one and it didn't work. So I had to go in with another one out of here. And then I think this was the last new product I tried, but I tried this once before, but I'm really happy I got to try the whole range because I found two shades that I really like the most out of all of them. Actually, I thought that I was wearing Parchment because that's one of the shades that I really like, but I actually ended up going in with Peach Amber. It's definitely not a shade that I would go for normally. Its formula is very comfortable. It does not feel dry, even though when I first tried this, I thought it was going to be dry because of how it looked, but it's more of like a moussey kind of texture. Yeah, I found a couple shades that I will be reaching for. But that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Let me know your thoughts down below on any of these new products that I tried, and I'll definitely catch you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.